Hello. Good evening. Or good morning. And welcome to another re-episode of The Last Door. Featuring some doors. And some other stuff. Last episode, well, current episode, last stream, we got stuck. And some other stuff happened. We're on a small island in Ireland, which is not confusing at all. And I could not pronounce a single damn thing. Despite Binky and Jack Spur's very patient explanations. We arrived on the night of a strange ritual, with people wearing the sort of masks of various beasts and burying mirrors in the ground. We were trying to find out what happened to a lost boy by the name of Kieran. We found a large hole and a small cog, and no idea how to combine the two. And then a ribbon flew off a tree, and then I got stuck. So, without further ado, let's carry on. So, I think I might know what happened and what went wrong. I'm going to go back to where the ribbon was first flew off the tree. I'm gonna do, so's your face. Suck on that. Well, don't suck on your face, suck on, you know. I don't know. Anyway, the ribbon was here. And then it went this way. Oh, also, hello Jack Spur. No, I did not look it up. But I did remember that I didn't go very far this way. And it always looked a bit suspicious. And now I see that there is an extra place to walk here that wasn't there before. And there's the ribbon. I can see a lighthouse in the distance. Oh, now I can visit the lighthouse, sure. I couldn't just walk there without seeing it. That is the ribbon that was snatched by the wind. Yoink! A red ribbon. I think it was part of the child's mask that was left behind in the hills. Now, if I put the ribbon in the oil, I could make a Molotov cocktail. Oh, but apparently not. Never mind. Right, is there anything left to do? Oh, I can view the lighthouse. It may have provided the light that Bridget spoke of in her diary, but the lamp is off. I wonder if it's been abandoned. Okay, so the light that... Yes, a Molotov cocktail. People need your ears cleaning. You can't hear what I'm saying properly. Anyway, I did think that the light that we need in the abbey, might have been provided by setting that wicker man on fire, but it looks like we need to turn the lighthouse back on. So let's pop over and do that. I'm sure it will be easy. And I keep clicking on that broken old fence. Okay. What a pointy end. Ooh, another wicker man. What a ghastly custom. This wicker man is in the shape of a hangman. This tree looks like it's been dead for a long time. Okay, as usual, let's have a quick look around the outside first. You can go up. Okay, let's just click on that. A strongly built lighthouse. It looks like it's in very good condition, despite the thousands of storms that it must have withstood. Almost like it was designed that way. Curious. No one is answering. No one ever answers. Let's pop up the outside of this lighthouse. I usually associate the stairs of a lighthouse being on the inside of it, so that, you know, it's easier to get up in storms. Apparently not this one. I'm in fairly good condition. I am in mint condition, thank you very much. Like new. So not true. A wide copper pipe runs from the tower to the ground. It is covered in salt and seaweed. Someone's inside. Maybe I could make some kind of noise to attract their attention. I'd plummet to my death. Oh, what can we do up there? Nice. Oh, scared him away. Or her. They've done a runner. It sounds like it attracted someone's attention downstairs. The lights are off. I don't need to make any more noise. Damn it. Do we think that wicker man's going to be on fire again? Sorry, do we think another wicker man's going to be on fire? Beg your pardon. No, no, not yet. Just knock like a normal person. I mean, he did knock on the door. I suppose he could have knocked on the window. Good evening. Would you happen to be the lighthouse keeper? My name is Wakefield.
A stranger. And what would he want from me?
I was taking a stroll and I fear I got lost.
I understand. After sunset, the hills of Ailish Moor can be tricky. We have a saying here, in dusk, all paths change.
This is not going to hurt my voice at all. My throat at all, even.
If you stand at the apex of that hill, over there, past the rocks, you'll see the lights of the village.
Why is the lighthouse lamp not lit? Is it not dangerous for the ships?
Do not let it concern you. Many years ago, the sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed to see a ship in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired.
You say you had an accident. What happened?
I was checking the lenses, because the failure looked so very strange, and I was worried. All of a sudden the light must have turned on. I was blinded, and can see nothing but fleeting shapes ever since.
Was there a failure in the lamp's mechanism?
Precisely that. One stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise up in the light room. The clockwork mechanism had stopped working and the lamp were off. I'd never seen a failure like that. I couldn't get the lighthouse working again.
Has nobody else tried to fix the lamp since?
No. No one in the village is interested. For them, the more isolated Ailish Moor is, the better. They don't care about ships or accidents, especially Lord Donan. He sees anything from coming from outside of the island as a threat.
Ah, so I'm a threat, am I?
Interesting.
I understand. May I go upstairs and see the light room? Even though the lamp is off, I should like to take a view of the surrounding countryside.
Well, I don't think you'll see anything really. But if you're so interested, yeah, I guess you may.
Do you know anything about the disappearance of Lord Donan's son?
A tragedy it were. A strange one, but a tragedy nonetheless.
What's so strange about Kieran's disappearance?
I just find it a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. It's too easy to be keeping secrets during festival, being how everyone's afraid of leaving the village those nights.
Honest question, what is this accent? The accent is some kind of sort of Yorkshire-ish vague thing. I'm not attempting Irish because it's just... no, I refuse to do it. Too bad. It would be too bad. The voice is just how I imagine a grizzled old housekeeper to sound. I regret it a lot. What do you mean?
Look, folks here are too gullible. They'll do anything to protect themselves from their strange fears. They'll not eat corn, nor drink milk. They'll dig graves for their mirrors. And of course, they'll avoid standing near a farnog too long, because, though the fiends cannot touch the tree, they're attracted to the smell of its resin. But surely it's all nonsense. Look, it's really easy to prove it all wrong. Just don't follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways, but have you seen any of the things I mentioned?
Well, I did see a group of people in the village burying mirrors.
Exactly. What do you think would happen if you unburied those mirrors? That a band of goblins would come out of the marshes to steal them? Nothing but nonsense.
Well, what of Kieran's disappearance then?
Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy, but one thing I am sure of. This festival of reunion is nothing but a farce. And it would be just so easy to prove it. To prove it.
Hey, Binky. I'm not sure if you're here, but I'm definitely not trying the Irish accent. Because I had a feeling you might turn up, and I refuse to do that to you. Thank you for the pleasant conversation. I must go. Please don't let me talk to him again. Jeez. The small stove hardly manages to warm such a spacious room. A portrait of a bearded ship's captain, done in oils. The varnish has darkened his features considerably. I should like to visit the light room now, if I may. He's fine doing it to me, apparently. You're not Irish, though. You're American. My American accent is also terrible.
Yes, yes. You already have my permission.
Okay. Is this where we insert our little cog? The lighthouse's lamp, surrounded by its 8 large lenses. It is off. It looks like the lighthouse's electric lamp's battery slot. Didn't do it Wednesday either, but after Hollywood, I can't insult you with a bad accent. I could insult myself, don't worry. It looks like the lamp is lit by some sort of electric switch. However, its battery is flat. Perhaps I can find a way to recharge the battery. Oh, yep, let's take it with us then. I have the battery. I must find a way to recharge it. The clockwork mechanism that causes the lamp's reflector to spin. However, I think that something is missing. We could do with some oiling as well. Really? Something missing, you say? Insert cog here. The cog was the missing piece of the mechanism. I've replaced it. However, the mechanism is still too rusty to move. Nothing wrong with being rusty, thank you very much. Let's douse it in oil. Ugh, there's a little hole in the tank and the oil is leaking. The mechanism will not work properly unless I fix it. Can we shove a ribbon in it? Yes. MacGyver. Now I can oil the mechanism without worrying about it leaking. Red ribbons fix everything. The cog was the missing piece of the mechanism. It's been replaced, and the mechanism has been well oiled. It was easy to wind, and now it's back to life. Splendid. So now, we just need to recharge the battery. Even though the reflector spin mechanism is working, the lamp is still off. Right, do we think we recharge a battery at the mill? What have we got to use over here? A few logs and cords of firewood. Can't take any. A drip of water, left unchecked, has ruined the mantle and collected into a small pool. Got source of water and wood. Let's see if he's got anything more.
It cannot be. I never thought I would hear the rhythm of my beloved lighthouse working again. You don't know how grateful I am. For years I've longed to hear those marvellous sounds. Memories of better times.
But the light is yet to be lit, I'm afraid. This is in the wrong colour writing, that threw me a bit. Ah, that battery. Have you got it charged already? I used to have a crank I would use on it every night. Easy. Steady on. It's not the kind of time for these kind of confessions.
I used to have a crank I would use on it every night, but since the loss of my sight, I've lost track of it.
I think we just find out the real reason he lost his sight. Thank you for the pleasant conversation. I must go. Okay, so we've got a missing crank shaft. Or maybe just a crank, I don't know. Okay. Let's just check there's nothing that we missed up here. Probably don't need to make any more noise. Nope. Okay. So we need a crank for the battery. I still want to light this wicker man somehow. I don't know how. Oh, your god indeed, Jaxper. Oh, your god indeed. Where can we find a crank? Let's look in the village. Yeah, cranky, cranky, cranky. Actually, I might go to the mill, because that's one of the places that I think we still need to do something for. I'm just wondering if something's been sort of unlocked here somehow. There's another wicker man. Well, let's see if we can get in the manor first. The manor appears to be dark and empty. Oh, you two. Well, the chain rotates. Can I use... Ah! Now that the bicycle is fixed, if I attach one of its cogs to the battery's dynamo, I may be able to provide it with a charge. Man, Panda is taking a beating in chat tonight. I managed to charge the battery by attaching the dynamo to the bicycle's cog. And still can't get in here. Okay. So let's try shining the light. Pop back up this way. Go in there. What's up, dude? Go in here. And let's insert. Hopefully the battery has enough charge to keep the lighthouse lit for a few hours. Oh, absolutely, Binky. She's very cranky. It's indefensible. The lighthouse is working properly again. With luck, its light will now help me find the mural in the old abbey. Aha! Another burning wicker man, eh? Somebody likes us. The rope gave way just as I passed. Hey, Pansy. Pansy. Okay. Oh, cool. The lighthouse appears on the map as well. The light, even. Okay. Let's go to the old abbey and see if we can find that mural. Music! Awesome. Sweet lighthouse effects. The light has revealed a mural painting on the stones, just as it did for Brigid nearly a century ago. According to the diary, the light from the lighthouse revealed the eyes of the sentinel. I think I spot them. Oh, okay, I still need to click on them. Gotcha. A pair of evil eyes seem to glitter in the dark. Shadow of me in the gazebo is a nice touch. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The mouth of the sentinel is wide open. Oh. And what does he want, pray tell? Is there anything else? Oh, I'm going to need to go back and read that diary, I think, so I can't remember what to do here. I guess I could click randomly on stuff until something happens. Eyes glitter in the dark. I can't see anything else apart from the eyes and the mouth. I did already put my cog somewhere else, it's true. Oh, there's something up here. The investigate icon keeps appearing up here, but I can't seem to click on anything. Okay, let's pop back and see what we actually needed. Why did you not listen to me more closely? Me? Oh, yeah, okay. Auntie Jack. Okay, let's pop back here. Burning Wicker Man? No. Boo. Alright, let's remind ourselves of what Auntie Jack had to say. Burning Wicker Man number 1. Pop into Jack's hole. Okay, yep, picturesque, appalling diaries, Northern Cape, mural painting in the dark. I believe Aunt Mary's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage. Okay, so we still need the disc. Right, okay. So I still need the disc to proceed any further. Dim light happened to shine through a gap in the wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. I believe Auntie Jack's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage. And then fire, blah blah blah. Alright. So we need a disc before we can go that way. Okay, where on an island might one find an iron disc? Go. No answer is a bad answer. Did Kieran not run off with the disc? Well, Binky, you know my memory. I can barely remember who Kieran is. Oh, he found it, did he? Okay. But we don't know where he went, which is the mystery, rather. We need to solve the mystery of where he went in order to find his disc to get into the secret passage. Can we not just pop down this hole? Still can't do anything with that either. So, do you think we should try the village, or... I mean, there must be some way of getting into the manor. Or at least into that, at the very least, into the playroom. I don't think we can go this way, can we? No. Okay, I'm definitely not missing a route around here. Definitely can't get in. That's just a random broken statue, and this is a Wicker Man. That's Athena. Okay, Binky, have a nice evening. Can we do anything with Athena? Not lewd. See ya, Binks. Can I do anything more with this? No. I mean, I guess Kieran's... well, the disc that Kieran went off with might be in this playroom. I just don't know how to get in. The water wheel's working. The mechanism works properly. What does any of it matter? can't do anything on this screen, so I can't like click on anything else here. And then it just fades back to this. So I don't see how I can get in here. I can't interact with anything else. Okay, next thing we might be able to do. There was that weird mausoleum in the graveyard. Might go and have a quick look at that. Because that was intriguifying. Just darkness. Okay, good. That's good stuff. It's just a Gaelic epitaph. The shadows. That's just the same again. Random lanterns. Oh, can I dig up a mirror? I can dig up a mirror. I'm not too sure about this. Just do it. Just do it. Just pick up a mirror. What are you doing? Just let me pick up a mirror. Let me just come on. I wanna pick up a mirror. That is really odd that it would let me dig for the mirror, but then not let me take it. Why are you not too sure about it? Can I find Miss Foster? Could she put my mind at rest regarding the old custom? No, because she pissed off. Ooh, what was that? Something happened outside. Has the mirror been smashed or oh. That's awkward. The mirrors are completely shattered. Why would that masked man do this? If you'd have just taken the mirror. Moladuck. Oh yes. Where is Moladuck gone? Alright, let's see if we can catch up with him at all. It seems to be heading east. Oh yes. Now do we get into the manor? Oh no, now do we get into the playroom? Is it just Kieran in disguise? Sure it's a mask? I don't think we are. Here we go. Let's get killed in the playroom. An ornate lever is built into the wall. Well, clearly that has to be pulled. Come on. Oh, cool. This isn't creepy at all. Excellent. Oh god. Kinda hope Panda freaks out at this bit. Celestial bodies made out of paper. A doll's theatre lamp spinning around. Let's have a chat to Molar Chicken, maybe? A painted man-sized wooden doll. It represents an old lady. Let's have a look at who was by the door. A painted man-sized wooden doll. It represents a king. This is so creepy, I love it. Should we go backstage? Yeah. Oh cool. The Phantom of the Playroom is nigh. Moloduck's face is lying on the floor. It's not very duck-like, is it? Something is underneath the mask. Oh, sure, pick it up. An old iron disc. Oh, really? A drawing of a spiked circle is engraved on it. That's the same symbol as on that temple by the hole as well. Anything else? Its hollow eyes bore into me. Cool. I can hear something wandering in the dark. I can see a deformed shadow in there, writhing and fidgeting. I cannot get any closer. Go on, lad. There you go, you just got closer. What's up with you? What's up with you? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's only Moloduck, come on. Did not just look over my shoulder to check the vents then. Okay, cool. Let's turn the mechanism... Oh. Not long ago, I might have found these toys amusing, but now they fill me with dismay, like some vile opium hallucination. You should know, dude. You should know. We all remember what happened at that opium den. Okay, so now presumably this guy's on fire. Yep, there we go. Egad! Now this statue's burning too. Is someone following me? What was the other statue? That was by the old abbey, wasn't it? See if we can get all four. Okay, let's have a little look-see. Let's have a look at the eyes. And let's slot our little disc in. No, I'll go into the mouth, presumably. Where else? The hidden entrance is open now. Okay, presumably that noise is... What was that sound? Is that the last Wicker Man on fire? Yes. Burning again. Boom. I think that's all there are now. That's the only form we've seen anyway. Okay. Let's enter this passage. The symbol looks familiar. A spiked circle. It could be the sun. Not the Father. Nor the Holy Ghost. A statue of a Madonna. But something is off. I can't tell what though. God, I love a crypt in a church. The tunnel descends deep into the earth. Will I find the Lycan crypt at the bottom, or something? Dear God, I am reeling. Kaufman, my friend, your faith in me was misplaced. I cannot. No, I will persevere. Oh, it's going to be so dank down here. Need some nugs. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the hole. If you know what I mean. And I think that you do. A small coffin, half rotted away. This coffin is covered in ashes. This coffin does not look quite as old as the others. Open it, open it. Ah, there's one gap left. This niche is empty. Alright, let's go up to the main one. Some old pages lie haphazardly on the coffin lid. It's as though they'd been dropped here from the upper hill long ago. They bear faint notes written in a trembling hand. So someone dropped these notes, like, what, 50, 60 feet, and they just land haphazardly on a coffin lid, rather than scattering all over the place. Must be magic. Down in this unholy burrow, in the feared Chronomaedan, our worst nightmares crawl and die. Resting down here are the dauntless, those who dared enter the lair of the snake and the bird. Each of those men and women crossed the path between. They walked through the mist to the other side, where the ultimate truth screams in terror. And then they returned. These are my ancestors. Among the dead stones of the Chronomaedan lie the proud Lycend, reduced to something far worse than dust or ashes. Could that blasphemy in the coffin be Aunt Mera's true legacy? No, I shall not accept this fate for myself. Let's have a peek. The engraving on this coffin is so badly eroded that the name is barely readable. Mera Lycend. Oh, now look what's happened. Hit Jack. Oh, I'm still playing. I thought I was waiting for a cutscene. Okay, here we go. Seekers of truth will sacrifice their wisdom, so to open the way to where the Farnock blooms. I think we're going to end up in that mausoleum. Your offspring we welcome, its hidden threat. Only the light of your sign will carry its purge. Ugh. Is that a little devil? There's a little wolf. What was that? Boar, wolf, rabbit, man? Viking? I don't know. Stag. Devil, I hope. This is so cool. Oh, this is so awesome. This game does do atmosphere quite well. There's 1,000 massive eyes stare at me as I stroll through a cave. Yeah. I'm into the atmosphere. Aye aye. Hello. Poke it, poke it. Wait, no. I think that was the path between. Are we now on the other side? Ah, what's up, dude? Devitt. I think that was the other side. Achievement unlocked. Under the mask. Hey! The adventure continues in the season finale. You missed him? As in you didn't see him? Or you wanted his presence? that's the end of that episode. We have one more to go. Where it seems like we might be purely on the other side. Wakefield is kind of dumb. The problem I have with Wakefield and Devitt meeting is they kind of had the same voice, which is basically my voice. If they have a long conversation, this may get quite confusing to listen to. However, we shall cross that drawbridge when we come to it. Okay, the end of the episode is a good time to stop the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. A bit of a short one, but we didn't have long of that episode left to go. I think I'm going to steel myself for the final episode. I hope you have nice evenings, or mornings, or afternoons. I might stream this again early next week, possibly. Yeah, thanks for watching, and good time of day, whichever one that is. Bye.